still glad I got to learn, and have that part of my life, you know what I'm saying, that helps me build my foundation.
Yeah, exactly. Just make the person you are, and that's cool. So, when's the last time you went back to Canada?
It's a good question. Last time I was back in Canada, I want to say 2021.
Oh, so it's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while.
How come you don't go back there more often?
Well, back when, especially, well, my freshman year, I drove back for Christmas,
Okay.
2019. And then I was there for like, a couple weeks and then came home. Then COVID hit.
Yeah.
2020. So I was out in Boise State. Well, I was in Boise, Idaho. And obviously I couldn't go back to Canada because of the borders and everything like that.
Yeah.
And that in itself stretched to like dang near 2021, right?
Oh, yeah.
And 2021 is when I was in the process of getting my residency for here when I just started it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So at that time, I drove to Canada, was in the city where my mom was, I was there for like a couple days and then I like flew all the way to the East Coast to like meet at what is it called? The embassy so that I can get like all this, paperwork done, started, bro. It was
Sounds miserable.
Yeah, and then literally the next day I flew all the way to the other side of the country, Vancouver, to do more stuff, get my blood taken, all types of physical stuff like that, man. And so then I ended up flying back to that city where my mom's out. I was there for another day.
Yeah.
And then I bounced. I literally had practice like the next day.
Oh, so it was just a work trip.
12 hours, yeah, literally, right? And so like it wasn't even really like being back. You know what I'm saying? And so, but that was the last time.
Do you miss it?
I miss some things about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just tough though, cause like my mom, she doesn't live there no more. She lives in North Carolina.
Oh, does she really?
Yeah. She got remarried and she moved down there actually a couple years ago. But so yeah, she lives there. My dad, he actually recently, like actually, I guess not recently anymore. Like a year ago, he moved back from Africa, and then moved to Canada. But like, he's working and I just do my own thing too.
Yeah.
And like my sister, she's in Canada now too.
Okay.
Well, she's actually always been in Canada. However, though, she has her own family. She has a husband, just got the fourth kid actually. Fourth, yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah, so she has her own family going on there, man.
Yeah.
Of course I'd love to go see them, but my whole life is here. Truthfully, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, totally.
And football, it's just the way that my whole career has been, man. I just don't really have the time.
Yeah.
Or honestly, the money too, especially back at Boise State, because it's not cheap to go back to Canada.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that's pretty much why. I feel like obviously I'm gonna go back and visit, hopefully like in the next year or so, but
yeah.
It's just not an option for me right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The way life goes sometimes.
It's the way life goes, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I didn't realize that you got a sister.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yep.
You and your sister? That's cool.
Yeah, she's 2 years older than me. She's 25.
Does she got 4 kids?
She got 4 kids.
Dang.
She had her first one when she was 18, man. The best little kid ever, man. That was my nephew.
He was cool.
He's so cool.
Yeah, I bet.
He's like... He's 6 now. Actually, it's crazy. He's growing up, man. And yeah, the 3, it's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
It's cool, to be an uncle, but yeah, I gotta go back and see him soon. Man.
Yeah, totally. Sure. Just say what's up.
Have you ever been to Canada?
I think I crossed into. Yeah, I did. We were in New York once.
Okay.
And we went up Toronto.
Nice.
For Blue Jays game.
Okay, yeah.
And then just drove back down. So just a quick little. We were more there for the New York experience, but.
I'm trying to think. Is Niagara Falls over there?
Yeah. I believe so.
Huh. Did you see that?
Yeah.
You did?
Huge.
Kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I've been there once, and like, Kev, have you been to Niagara Falls? Have you heard of it though?
Yeah.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And like, you see these little like boats going out there. Like, I'm like, holy smokes, y'all get hella close to this. Yeah, because it's not no
crushed by
it's
this
not
water.
no little waterfall, man. That's like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
That's cool though. Yeah. If I was to give you 3 places to go in Canada, the first one would be Banff. Banff up in Alberta.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of it?
I've heard of Banff.
Yeah, so it's like this national park with like the Rocky Mountains, stuff like that. It's literally like, it's like a utopia, truthfully.
Oh, that's cool.
It's crazy. Like, it's like Park City, but like on steroids.
Oh, Park City's cool. I was in Park City
cool,
on Saturday. It's cool. It's a cool little town.
Okay, yeah. You know, I was kind of like up in the mountain looking, you know, right?
Yeah.
It's like that, but like a lot, in my opinion, a lot better.
Okay.
So you gotta see that someday, man. Number 2, downtown Montreal, Quebec.
Really?
It's
French speaking.
Yeah, it's French. It's like the North American version of. Well, I've never been to France or Paris, but
it gives that vibes.
If I was to, you know, think about, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's super cool, man. I actually lived out there for my whole life. I just lived everywhere in Canada. But I lived in Montreal for like a year and a half or something like that. And bro, it was one of the coolest things ever.
That's cool.
Experience it. And yeah, they typically only speak French, but like, you know, just for the vibes, man, it's cool. Yeah. It's a cool spot to be at. And then number 3 would for sure be Toronto. Yeah. Toronto's cool.
Cool town. Cool city.
It's a cool city. Yeah. It's like the New York of Canada.
Yeah, it's a cool city.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, there's some good spots though. Calgary is cool. Calgary Stampede. Especially if you like rodeo, stuff like that.
Is that like another little country? Is Calgary a country town a little bit?
Kind of. It's more like urban, truthfully.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like I always say it's kind of like if Salt Lake and LA had a kid.
So not country.
No. But it does have a country tendency sometimes. Hence this, it's because around it is very, you know, rural areas, stuff like that. And it's actually, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, it holds the second biggest rodeo in North America.
Holy crap.
The Calgary Stampede. Yeah. And it's cool, man. It's like this huge festival, concerts, you know, thousands and thousands of people are there, man. It's fun. I think it goes on for a couple days, actually.
Oh, that's way cool.
So yeah, I definitely recommend that too. I want to go to one of those. But yeah, man. So if you ever go plan a trip to Canada,
hit up Zay.
Hit me up, man. Those are spots to go to.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Take a little Canada. I'm not a huge road tripper, honest, but
yeah, I'm not.
I'll take a vacation.
Yeah, I'm not anymore, at least. All right, man. So I only have a couple more questions for you. Then I'm not gonna hold you too much longer. But I got a couple questions for you. Just to finish this podcast. The first one is gonna be, and if you don't want to answer this, you don't have to. Okay. But it's not crazy. What do you think people misunderstand about you the most?
Oh, misunderstand about me the most. The football dudes know this. Like, I'm a lot more than just a football player. You know what I mean? Yeah. I feel like a lot of the times people think like, oh, he's probably just a jock. He's probably just a meathead. You know what I mean? Like, and me, I get the crazy stigma. You know what I mean? Yeah. This guy's nuts. I've got a little bit more personality than that. You know what I mean? There's a little bit more color behind just the football face mask. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So yeah, that would probably be it.
Okay, cool. I feel like a lot of times people kind of see you when you're in one phase of your life, or just like one element, and kind of just always sees that as you, like pertains that version of you to the general. But
and for us too, like it's really easy to do that because we're under a spotlight.
That's very true.
12, 14, hopefully 17 games a year,
Yeah.
16 games a year. You know what I mean? Like,
literally.
And the whole nation sees us, and
Yeah.
there's not much else that other people see us unless they're just in our immediate lives.
That's very true. We're like, even on social media, like, I don't know, man. Like, I like to post football pics, stuff like that too. Or
Yeah.
like, but truthfully, like, I even look at myself. I love football. Football's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm more than just a football player.
You're a lot better on social media than me.
You know
Like
what I'm saying?
you kind of expand your profile and everything.
I kind of try to. I like a little variety.
Yeah, and you're
You know
good
what
at
I'm
that.
saying?
I just feel awkward like posing for pictures and taking pictures. I just like it's just not my thing.
I feel you, man.
Like,
it's not for everybody too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do stuff like that, but like,
yeah, your profile's dope though.
Thanks, man. I do appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's love. I mean, I try to make it look good, but like, not even. It's just I like to do different things. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's cool. That's cool that you brought that up because not a lot of people really think to like,
Yeah.
think of a football player as more than just a football player.
Which some dudes just love being a football player. At the end of the day, some dudes
there
just
are
like
some guys who are
I'm a football player, I'm a jock, and that's just who I want to be, and that's how I want it to be.
very true.
And that's completely fine. But
that is fine because that's them.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I like to expand the horizons.
No, I totally agree. All right, one more question for you, man. If you could give you were 18 your senior year of high school, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If you could give the 18-year-old version of yourself one piece of advice, what would it be?
Ooh. Don't stress the little things. Let it all work out.
Nice.
Life happens. Like there's a lot of like little things day to day. Like maybe for big things. You know what I mean? Like I had at the University of Oregon, I had basically 4 position coaches there. You know how it is, like football world, a new position coach comes in, they bring in their guys, It's frustrating, but like you look at life now and like hindsight's always 20/20. Like
absolutely.
You never know what's gonna happen. And sometimes you just have to let life work out,
100%.
Don't stress the little things. Just things happen, you just kinda have to just go with the flow.
That's true, man. I like that a lot. I feel like, a lot of people tend to stress themselves out and like truthfully even get to overthinking and going down rabbit holes, and it takes a toll on a lot of people mentally. Sure, I even know for myself, you know what I'm saying? But like I found that worrying about the things that you can control and not just not worrying about them, but truthfully giving the things that I can't control I give them to God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that even takes that completely out of the picture for me.
Yeah.
And just worry about, what I got going on. And man, that's been like changed my life, truthfully.
Yeah.
And especially when you talk about like sustaining internal peace.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like for yourself. That's one of the only honestly that's the only way to go about it, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's such it's a obviously like a straightforward concept, right? Everybody knows it. But like so many times like people just don't think to, live by that, don't acquire that for themselves.
Yeah.
It's just
they think they can control everything, and no matter what they do, they can fix it. But sometimes you can't fix everything. It's just
and like, what's the point in like living in like
fear
or anxiety, stress? You know what I'm saying? The world's already, life's already
just keep
stressful
living,
enough,
man.
You know what I'm saying? Literally.
Yeah.
You
gotta just keep living, man.
No cap.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Well.
Yeah.
Anyways, appreciate you, Harry. Thanks for coming on the show, bro.
Yeah.
I know everybody loves having you here, man. Finally got you, bro. Thank goodness. So
this was fun.
Yeah, man. It was a good time. Kev, appreciate you, bro.
Of course.
Once again, shout out Chubbies. Go try that Bagnah burger. It's fine. I promise. You're not gonna regret it. I know the gravy and the fries might be a little too much in your mind right now. But I promise once you go try it, it's gonna be worth it. So
I'm on my way.
Let's go, man. We're gonna get it. But with that being said, close out this episode. Appreciate y'all. I'm Isaiah Bagnah, the host of the Realist. I'm gonna catch y'all next week. Go Cougs, man.
Go Cougs.
Go Cougs. This week's a big week. Big week.